It's podcast time. Hello, guys. I am back with my co-host Emma,
Hey guys.
and then we got our guest for this week, Breckin,
Hey.
on the podcast. Uh, it's been a wild past week since WrestleMania was last week, and very interesting. The prediction. Sadly, for the predictions, I tied.
With me.
I thought I was gonna win. But I swear, if I would have picked a couple different people to win the matches, I probably would have won. But we'll resolve that later, as you'll see. Coming up on the YouTube channel, which I have the video ready for that, so be ready for that video. But we're going to start with our first wrestling topic. Let's just get straight into it, because last night, AEW aired, Tony Khan and the Young Bucks aired a CM Punk backstage fight with Jack Perry, Jungle Boy, as he went under. And I'm going to have you guys review the footage with me, so it may be quiet for like the first few seconds. Let's see her provoke this. There's no audio though. So it's, the main focus is right here. So we're having a little talk. Most likely talking shit, both of them.
There's Samoa Joe right there.
But you should see the workers all frightened in a panic as soon as CM Punk starts beating the shit out of Jack Perry. And this is moment before disaster. And then after this, there you go. Then he's got him in a chokehold.
Samoa Joe gets involved.
Yeah, they separate him. Hook's there too, because he's like behind that light. Yeah, look at all of them panicking. Absolutely after that. So what do you think of that video?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't follow a whole lot of wrestling. You guys would probably be better off explaining this.
When was this?
I know the backstory. So this was August. So Jungle Boy Jack Perry, since wrestling, you could call it fake, but CM Punk or Jack Perry was asking people around backstage if he wanted to use real glass or probably didn't even ask if he wanted to use the fake glass, and everybody said, well, this is from CM Punk's point of view more, that he was asking around and a bunch of people told him to not use the real glass, which he ended up using anyway. And then CM Punk told him not to use the real glass, and then Jack Perry wouldn't listen, so he kept going on, and then it was heated, so then CM Punk didn't want anybody that associated with the Elite on Collision at the time, and, still Collision, but when CM Punk was on Collision, and kind of just didn't want any of them on there, like Ryan Nemeth. So he pretty much everybody had it out from that side for CM Punk. So this is where this comes into play with the real glass situation, where I guess things got heated before CM Punk walked out. And earlier that night, that's probably what provoked this, is that Jack Perry did a spot on a car with real glass with Hook earlier that day. So that could have provoked CM Punk walking up to him and then having this scuffle with Jack Perry in the end.
That's great. That's wild.
I'm telling you, Jack, you should have just used the fake glass and it would have all been okay. We never would have got the CM Punk WWE return, though, which would have been the sad thing. But
Yeah.
Tony's a bitch. The Young Bucks this makes them look like even more of bitches that they even put this out. because this is like a private matter in a professional company. And you even seen Tony Schiavone behind the desk. He looked very disappointed um, that this happened, and I could see AEW going out of business. Honestly,
Ooh.
I could see them. Maybe not WCW where they get bought by WWE because Tony Khan's got the money, obviously. But I feel like Tony's just gonna fall out of love with wrestling. He's gonna say fuck it, and he's just gonna move on with his life and buy other things like billionaires do.
That's
So, well, let's get on to
That's crazy.
some more wrestling stuff. But how about let's give a little background on Breckin before I move on to this next thing. Here. Um, so what do you do on a regular basis?
Typically, I just stay at home playing video games, but more recently I've been getting out and I mainly shoot trap a lot now.
Interesting. As Cody Rhodes finishes his story, that's another thing we haven't talked about on the podcast for wrestling. Cody Rhodes goes into WrestleMania. A lot of people doubted Cody. A lot of people thought, "Oh, Roman's going to win." My favorite YouTuber said, "Oh, Cody's going to lose because why would?" And then Triple H said something, which it was a really stupid theory, but Cody finished the story, and
you get to keep your hair.
I made a bet with myself if he lost that match, I would have to get I guess not per se buzz cut, but like at least cut my hair. So thank God that never happened. Last night, Thunder Rosa to Tony Storm, going to get the AEW Women's World Title back. Be afraid. Thunder Rosa's coming after that AEW Women's Championship, and that I like Thunder Rosa as a wrestler. A very talented wrestler. Company-wise, would I want to sign her? Maybe. I don't know. That potentially might be a thing. I've heard of this guy. Former sumo wrestler AJPW star Aki Bono passes away at age 54. I think I've heard of that name before. Aki Bono. Yeah.
Can I see a picture?
Well, I've heard of him. I don't know if you'll recognize him.
No, I don't. I've heard of a Rocky, but not him.
And then, as Fightful puts this, the Young Bucks Evie Petty, as on the April 10th, or to dive deeper into this, on the April 10th episode of AEW Dynamite, the Young Bucks Matthew and Nicholas Jackson presented footage of the incident between CM Punk and Jack Perry at AEW All In. They also explained that the incident distracted them and was a factor in their loss to FTR. Of Dax Hardwood and Cash Wheeler. At the pay-per-view, the AEW EVPs discussed their looming rematch with FTR, who responded with a fiery message of their own, as they said they had eclipsed the Young Bucks as the top tag team in wrestling.
Wow.
And to put it themselves, they call themselves EV Penny. So, very, very interesting with that CM Punk situation, how it's going to play out. I can see this even crossing over to WWE, like Drew McIntyre and the CM Punk storyline they got going. I can see Drew saying something to CM Punk, not like real, but like as in storyline, to invoke him to absolutely destroy Drew McIntyre. Oh yeah, I Show Speed, the famous internet meme
God.
He signs with.
He freaking was on WrestleMania, and I didn't know how to feel about this.
I thought you were going to talk about he signed with Prime.
Oh, he did that too, but that doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
WrestleMania. He showed up at WrestleMania barking as usual, acting like an absolute freaking lunatic, and just barks at Randy Orton. And even funnier, Randy Orton barks back, which is the best part when he RKO's him, and it's actually funny. I'm gonna look at this footage real quick. And he took a stiff ass bump on the announce table. That is the funniest part. Randy Orton barking at IShow Speed and then RKOing him on the announce table, which he was passed out for like a good, I don't know, through like the last half of the match. Very funny. Because I honestly thought it was about to be KSI in the Prime costume, but it was actually just IShow Speed. I've seen Speed. After the things he's done, the last thing I would expect is him to show up at WrestleMania of all things. But also, going through wrestling, Damian Priest is your new World Heavyweight Champion. As you got multiple photos that I took, and Finn. He won, surprisingly. I didn't think he was going to cash in at all.
He pulled a Seth Rollins.
Heist of the Century 2, as I put on my Twitter. Heist of the Century 2, and it was fun. Also, The Undertaker coming back to chokeslam Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, which we all needed. Because if The Undertaker didn't do that, Cody might have not won the championship.
Yeah.
And then it was all good, and then we had Cody Rhodes. Bayley won a championship. We've had all new champions except for Logan Paul and Rhea Ripley. And that's what came out of WrestleMania.
Mhm.
So very, very interesting WrestleMania. I also found this wrestling meme from smashing thrones to potentially just smashing. The top two AEW draws. Punk and Sheldon. Oh yeah, this is gonna be funny for Breckin here. Bad dog. Very bad dog. Awful dog. What the fuck? And then Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson releases men's shampoo despite being bald. And then it's, I guide others to treasure I cannot possess. To a treasure I cannot possess. And then the new era. So that's pretty much the wrestling part of this. As we're going to get on to our next segment after this wrestling part, and it's a Throwback Thursday story with our guest, Breckin. So do you have any in mind? Or like, what's your funniest throwback story about them?
I don't think I have any throwback stories. None come to mind.
Or you can do it as of recently.
Yeah, still, I got nothing that comes to mind when I think of it. Yeah, I got nothing.
Alright, let's see. I'm going to try to figure out. You know what a funny thing is? Guess who didn't show up for the third week in a row? Weston. Now I'm calling this, and I'm calling him out this time. Weston, with your Dollar Tree outfit, alright? I want to start something. So, pull up maybe behind the school. Maybe go to the bathroom at 5th hour. Who knows? Show up somewhere. Show up anywhere, alright? Weston, you know this is all a joke, right? But but I had to put it out there. But fuck Weston. And as The Rock would put it lightly, fuck your story. So we got the next part, the T part of the podcast.
Should we talk about it?
And we got tea in the hour before this, so it's very good.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we did.
And we're gonna have our field news reporter, Emma, and Fifth Hour investigate. So you might be getting a bonus clip of the podcast. Potentially you might hear some things. I don't know yet. We might even have to do this multiple times to even see if we catch her in the act, but it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be funny.
It's gonna be.
Any other tea though?
We didn't.
Oh, Kylie Harrison. Yeah.
It's Kylie Harrison. Apparently, she's been sucking dick in the school bathrooms.
And this is why I put explicit on every single podcast I do.
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel about this. I don't know what to say about this.
I mean, before this, we already knew that she was a slut.
She did this in the middle school too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
You didn't hear about that?
I did. That's why I said we already knew she was a
Yeah.
I know her profession already.
stripper.
That's one. OnlyFans model.
Oh, yeah.
No, she wouldn't probably do that, considering nobody would want her. Potential wife? Oh yeah, that's right. Nobody wants her. Gonna have kids? No,
No.
because nobody wants her. All right.
I mean, accidentally.
Yeah, probably.
How about that 10th grader, though?
Into that 10th grader, please stop. All right, it's not worth it. You don't know her outside of what you guys are doing, so just forewarning you. If you plan to even have a future with her, just tell her once to go fuck herself. Please. And she probably will gladly. Let me think. What other video?
No.
Oh yeah, you heard about Brendan Hansen last week? Alright. This little prick, alright, he talks about how many viewers I get on this podcast. Who cares? Alright? Who cares? Where's your podcast? Where's your YouTube videos? Where's your amassed fans? You don't have any. Let me see. I'm sorry to dig you down, but this is storyline. Storyline. So, on our upcoming Smack Talk Showdown, probably not this week, but we're going to create a Smack Talk Showdown card. And I want to face you, Brendan. You see, we may be friends, but friends have their scuffles. And this is going to be the first that I'm going to say, this is my one scuffle on this podcast, alright? You can't talk you can't talk trash like Kylie does about my podcast and expect to get away with it. So, me and you, we're gonna coin the term Wacky Mania at the end of April. So, yeah.
Yeah. Whew.
And that's when we bring Kylie versus Emma. Legit fight, not Smack Talk Showdown, but we'll see.
She's in a fight with someone. There's like a group fight going on.
Between losing her virginity and keeping it.
I don't know. Her and a group of friends was fighting, like someone else that who I'm not gonna name for personal reasons is involved. She says she's gonna fight someone.
She doesn't have the quote unquote balls to do that, so
Yeah.
quite literally.
Get her off the internet.
Please.
Honestly.
But are we not going to talk about how Evan sent us a photo this past?
It was like a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we were talking about yesterday's photo.
We're talking about yesterday's photo.
I thought you were talking about the photo a month ago.
Which
Well,
one?
you can explain that one.
Why do I have to explain that?
Because you're the one that's seen it. I don't even.
Wait, I'm the only one who got it.
I got it too.
You got
I'm pretty sure I got it, but I don't remember it very well. If I did.
You got it. Yeah.
You got it.
What's the one from yesterday?
He
No,
was.
he was literally in his bed, and he was literally like posing. Bro looked like.
A skipper. Yeah, I saw that one.
Well, that's one a month ago.
It was him in the bathroom, half naked, taking a selfie picture.
Linking himself in the bathroom before. He says he can't, but actually, it's actually true. He tries. He attempted. His Tic Tac failed. And now, use that Tic Tac power to send us more Snapchat half naked photos. I have the best comeback. I love it. And we probably are going to do a podcast awards, which I'm probably going to win them all. I'm just joking. I wouldn't do that. I would actually let people have a fair shot. But you know I'm coming after one award. At least one, if not two. I think we got to... I'm going to find one more tea thing.
You have any?
Shoot. No, I don't think so. Other than Jace having to get a perm because he lost a bet.
Oh, that was because of a bet?
Yeah.
Oh.
The only reason why he got a perm is because of a bet. I don't remember what he said the bet was. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was like with Kate or one of our online friends, where if something happened, he would have to get a perm.
Oh, man. The bets are crazy. I didn't have to do anything to my hair. Well, he had to do something to his hair.
Yeah.
Bets are absolutely crazy. Yeah, he was hiding for a minute.
Oh yeah, for like the first 2-3 days, he always had his hood up, hiding it.
It's not even that bad either, too.
No, honestly, he just looked like Brennan.
Bro, we got Brennan, not Junior.
No, we called him Brennan Jr.
I did. I told him that at least once.
Why as we get on to this? Great segue. Sports talk or movie talk. As I got this new OnlyFans exclusive movie coming out, guys. No, I'm just joking. We're not talking those kinds of movies. I bet Kylie knows what I'm talking about.
I'm surprised she hasn't even been expelled from the school yet.
Yeah.
Like,
they got cameras in the bathroom. Oh well, I got more tea, guys. Not sports and movie talk. What the fuck is this?
only in Monticello, bro.
That's a bathroom, and then that looks to be something. Or no, wait.
That's a camera.
Or no, it's not a camera. There's something on the wall, or on the ceiling. How much you bet it's coming? If not, like a 10.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see.
Who is this?
This.
Whoever
You ever seen?
Okay. We're investigating
wanna
what the hell that is.
Oh, I
It's
can't
either it's
zoom in.
A, camera, or B, something that is used.
I was gonna say it looks like shoes, but
No, too small. Unless it's the child's shoes.
Bro, Kylie. We got more good about Kylie. I could have a whole episode dedicated to that person.
you want me to like investigate in this? I'm already doing one investigate.
She's
You're
on.
chapter 9 for
Oh my god.
Why? That was supposed to be due tomorrow. That's due tomorrow.
Yeah, it is.
Why is he fucking it missing?
I don't know.
That's fucking dope. Right.
I haven't even got mine done.
Is he marking mine missing?
Have you ever done it?
Yeah. Right?
Like, I would see for the semester. I'm good for that.
No, I have part 2 done, not part 1.
I don't have part 2 done. I have part 1 done.
It's due tomorrow. Why is he marking it missing? That's dumb.
Who knows? Mr. Bono knew. He's trying to get on my bad side, and it's the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
Like, all the teachers were cool for the first 3 quarters, and then they're just absolute dickheads.
Oh, it's dumb. It's supposed to be due today, and it's marked an infinite campus due today. What the? Wait, is it the? Yeah, it's due on the 12th. It's dumb.
Which is not,
Not until tomorrow.
it's not due until tomorrow, so. Yeah. Freaking retard.
Sweet.
Yeah.
We got more tea. What the hell was on the ceiling? It's either a camera or it's something that has been used. Kylie? Honestly, could be.
Yeah.
I think that's evidence. It was a girl.
It was a girl. It was a
It
girl.
was a girl that posted this.
I already knew it was a girl.
So it's possibly remnants from Kylie.
Yeah, I'm just confused on this part. He didn't explain this part good enough.
I've been confused
Knock
on the
yourself
whole
out.
entire thing. Alright,
Nice.
I'm just joking. I was trying to finish 1 and then didn't get time to finish 2, so I was like, screwed.
Did you finish your test today?
No, I didn't. I got
Yes.
to lesson, or not lesson.
Yes.
What was it? Question 9. But I skipped 5, or not 5. It was like, it was the one where it was the word
You need the
problem.
graphing calculator?
It was the word problem one. Oh yeah. As many people saw
Yeah.
last night, I was watching Chucky. It was great.
Yeah.
A lot of murders, alright? I went back and I think there's a total of, I don't know, probably like over 20. But last night was graphic. And now this is spoilers, so if you want to skip to whenever this ends, if I'm still talking about it, then yeah. So basically, Chucky at the end, this one character, I'm pretty sure his name is Devon Sawa. I'm pretty sure he's played 4 characters on the show. The one brother, and then the other brother, and then our junior's dad, and then he played the priest, and then he also played the president in this season. And this one's even, so he's pretty much died in every single role he's been on in the show. And he's the president. Chucky basically lures him in as his kid passed away.
Which kid?
What was it, the youngest one?
Oh, was that like the beginning of the season?
Yeah.
Okay.
So then Chucky gets him in, cuts him pretty much, and bites his ear off. Mike Tyson style. And then he literally goes into his eyes. He goes in, digs his thumbs right into his eyes, pulls them out, and then throws them. And then yeah, and then there's just blood coming out of his eyes with the eye holes right there. Absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
All right, so fun show to watch though. It was a very fun show. The character, oh my god. The only thing we get in that whole entire show is absolute like the only like romantic thing if you're there for that is just gay.
Yeah.
Because you have the two main characters are gay. And they're every second they're on the bed just kissing, bro. And that's like their main scenes they put on the show. That's like the only scenes they get.
Was this supposed to be about Chucky or gay sex?
No, this is because they're trying to end Chucky, or well, Jake's trying to get Chucky's head because he has like this doll diorama, I guess you could say, of heads and stuff, and he's trying to get Chucky for the final piece. And they thought they've killed Chucky multiple times when he actually has never died. And guess what? Chucky's dying this season. He looks old as hell.
Yeah.
He is old, bro. Somehow managing to kill people. Still. Like, look at this, bro. He's old as fuck.
Wow.
And, yeah. As you can see by this poster, he dies. That's his son. There's Lexi. Which Lexi plays a big part in getting with the president's older son. In the next episode, there's going to be some type of movie date or something. So that's going to be fun.
Uh-huh.
I know, I called it when I was watching this. They're going to.
Yeah.
That's guaranteed. I think it's going to happen. If we're going to get a bunch of the scenes with Devin and Jake in the show, we're probably going to see something like that. You guys, fun fact, I used to be kind of scared of Chucky, you know, because who wasn't? I used to be scared, but I think I've overcome that fear. You know? But now, let's get on to the sports and movie talk. Let's see how I'm doing in fantasy baseball. Let's go with baseball first. Of course I'm losing. We
can lose it.
Or no, yeah. I'm losing to this one guy. He goes by bombs, and he's winning.
At least you're not losing to Weston. Yeah, that's true.
Let's see basketball. This guy, I was winning this, and then I fumbled. My team fumbled at this point. I have way too many injuries for basketball. Hockey. This guy only picked up Detroit Red Wings players, and he's absolute garbage. He's not winning against me, and I'm playing for 9th place. So at least I'm not going to be last because this is the last place game technically. Whoever loses goes to last place. But the Twins.
Oh yeah, the Twins
are kind of crappy.
Well, yeah. Been losing quite a bit.
When did I look this up?
Although last night we did win.
Yeah. But we're 4-6. So something needs to change a little bit.
Yeah,
and we are playing one of the best teams of all time. Because we got Shohei Ohtani, which the Twins luckily got him out at the frickin' home plate, which was a spectacular play that I didn't think they could make.
Yeah.
And they made it. The Vikings, do I have any news about them really? Besides that, I think they should pick up J.J. McCarthy in the draft. Hopefully. We need a quarterback.
Yeah, we do.
We're basically screwed if we don't get one. We are not having Sam Darnold as our quarterback for the Vikings. We will absolutely lose every game. If that happens. What? Breaking news, sports perfect timing. O.J. Simpson passed away. Just now.
You're kidding.
O.J. Simpson dies of cancer at age 76, family says. O.J. Simpson, whose life as an American sports hero quickly turned when he was charged with 1994 murder of his wife and her friend, died on Wednesday at the age of 76, his family announced on social media. On April 10th, our father, Oriental James Simpson, succumbed to his battle with cancer. He was surrounded by his children and grandchildren during the time of transition. His family asks you please respect their wishes for privacy and grace.
I can guarantee we're gonna hear about that tomorrow.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm
You.
surprised they didn't talk about it today because he passed away yesterday, but maybe it was like late last night.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe they probably just haven't seen it yet, unless someone tells them about it.
Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna have a field day with that tomorrow.
That's some, I don't know if you would say tragic, but kind of news.
Yeah, can we
That's nuts that popped up during the sports part of this.
I thought you were joking.
No, ESPN even announced it, which is the crazy thing. Yeah, sports is just wild. And then I got a game today at the middle school, I'm pretty sure.
Nice.
Which next week is looking less likely for us to even play games because on Monday it's raining, Tuesday it's raining with thunderstorms, and then Thursday it's raining. So 2 days of maybe, I don't know, practice, maybe. And then we got my friend Miles and Nolan. My friends are on the exact same team as me for summer ball, which we don't have the strong team. I haven't got the stronger team, and we're kind of mad at that.
Yeah.
Because you got Tristan, you got Ian, Harry, bro, Oscar. You got a lot of names. And Riley Bunting.
Oh yeah.
Man. We have a chance. We have a chance, but I don't know. We might be able to beat teams this year, and we might not be able to. Because we have a bunch of the 14-year-olds on our team. They more so have the more 15-year-olds on their team.
Yeah.
And then we go on to movies. Now, oh yeah, another thing about Chucky, he obliterated Megan
Oh yeah.
last night. He basically said that she stole his moves
Mm-hmm.
because he was watching TV or whatever, and was just watching a bunch of like doll movies or whatever. And Megan popped up, and I think we're gonna get a Chucky Megan crossover. Oh, I just hinted at that. Imaginary. That movie looks absolutely scary, terrifying. I'm not watching it.
Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2 came out like 2 months ago. I watched the trailer of that. It looks pretty dumb to me. I watched the first movie and it looked pretty ridiculous. I didn't get the point.
Oh yeah, Inside Out 2. Welcome to go to see that movie.
Not
me.
I saw a theory that Riley might be bisexual in the
Good.
movie.
Disney needs to create more characters like that. You know?
Yeah.
We don't see a lot of black characters. You know, not a lot of them.
I mean,
You got Princess and the Frog, and then that tops it. And then Moana's, she's really technically, what island is she? I'm not even sure.
I have no idea.
Like she's like an island native, really.
yeah.
So she's really not considered black. And then Arabian, I'm guessing, where Aladdin takes place. So. Inside Out 2. Then you got Batman, the Batman Part 2, coming out 2026.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pretty long time. Also, speaking of the Batman, Joker. Joker, Fale, a dude. I don't know how to speak French.
Martui.
That's the one thing. That's the one class that they should bring is other classes for different languages.
Yeah, not just Spanish.
Yeah.
Because no one, my best friend included, who is actually smarter than me, he can't comprehend Spanish.
I'm taking
Yeah.
Spanish this year and next year.
I honestly want to learn
You know
Japanese.
my grade?
Oh yeah, speaking of Moana,
What?
2 coming out this. Wait, did I have a kid?
What?
Yes, literally a kid with Moana. What? What?
What?
Is this canon, bro? All right. Well, we're gonna conclude with the movie talk as we got merch. As I'll put the link in the description of this podcast, and you guys can plug yourselves as well if you want to.
Thanks for watching. Follow us on social media.
Yeah, follow us at the WWCYT on both the podcast. Instagram, Twitter, and then listen to us wherever you find your podcast. Thanks for listening. If you're not out that, we got 3 words for you. What's your way for dairy? And cut.